Wings of Fire is the autobiography of the Missile Man of India and President of India, Dr. A.P.J. Abdul Kalam. It was written by him and Arun Tiwari. In the autobiography, Kalam examines his early life, effort, hardship, fortitude, luck and chance that eventually led him to lead Indian space research, nuclear and missile programs. Kalam started his career, after graduating from aerospace engineering at Madras Institute of Technology, at Hindustan Aeronautics Limited and was assigned to build a hovercraft prototype. Later he moved to ISRO and helped establish the Vikram Sarabhai Space Center and pioneered the first space launch vehicle program. During the 1990s and early 2000s, Kalam moved to the DRDO to lead the Indian nuclear weapons program, with particular successes in thermonuclear weapons development culminating in the Operation Smiling Buddha and an ICBM Agni. Introduction. Kalam was born on October 15, 1931, the son of a little educated boat owner in Rameshwaram, Tamil Nadu. His father was also Imam of the small mosque in Rameshwaram. He had an unparalleled career as a defense scientist, culminating in the highest civilian award of India, Bharat Ratna. As chief of the country's defense research and development programme, Kalam demonstrated a great potential for dynamics and innovations that existed in a seemingly moribund research establishment. This is the story of Kalam's own rise from obscurity and his personal and professional struggles, as well as the story of Agni, Trishul, and Nag missiles that have become household names in India and that have raised the nation to the level of a missile power of international reckoning. Since independence, India has sought in various ways, self-realization, adulation, and success. Orientation. The book begins with the childhood of Kalam's life. In the beginning, he introduces us to his family and tries to familiarize us with his birthplace Rameshwaram. In the childhood, he was a great admirer of his father, Jainul-Abdin. He was a man of great wisdom and kindness, and Pakshi Lakshmana Shastri, a close friend of his father and the head priest of the Rameshwaram temple. He had an ideal helpmate in his mother, Ashiyamma. He was also influenced by his close friend, Ahmad Jalaluddin. He was about 15 years older than Kalam. With his friend, he talked about spiritual matters. This shows that he believed in spirituality and also believed in God or Khuda. He always went to Lord Shiva's temple with his friends. In the later part of the opening chapters, he introduces his cousin Samsuddin, his school teachers, and all the people who have felt any difference amongst them. Here he expresses one event, which happened in his school days. Rameshwaram Shastri, a new teacher of his school, could not stomach a Hindu priest's son sitting with a Muslim boy. In accordance with our social ranking as the new teacher saw it, I was asked to go and sit on the back bench. I felt very sad, and so did my parents about the incident. Lakshmana Shastri summoned the teacher, and in our presence, told the teacher that he should not spread the poison of social inequality and communal intolerance in the minds of innocent children. He completed his school education in the Rameshwaram Elementary School in Rameshwaram and later on studied at Schwartz High School in Ramanathapuram. In 1950, he joined St. Joseph's College Trichy to study for the B.Sc degree course when he realized that physics was not his subject. Then, at last, he applied to Madras Institute of Technology. He or his family could not afford to spend that much money on the course at Madras Institute of Technology. Zohra, his sister, stood with him. When he had a specific branch of aeronautical engineering, the goal was very clear in his mind at that time. and he tried to communicate with different kinds of people. At Madras Institute of Technology, their teachers shaped his thoughts: Professor Sponder, Professor Kulpendula E., and Professor Narasimha Rao. Each of them had carried distinct personalities. Last year Madras Institute of Technology was a year of transition and had a great impact on his later life. From Madras Institute of Technology, he went out to Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL, at Bangalore as a trainer. There he worked on engine overhauling as part of a team. He had trained in radial engine drum operations. After the completion of engineering, he had applied for the Air Force and Directorate of Technical Development and Production DTPNPCA of the Ministry of Defence. But he was not selected in Air Force because he failed to pass the physical fitness standards. Later, he was appointed in DTPNPCA as Senior Scientific Assistant on a basic salary only of Rs. 250 per month. In 1950, he had to create opportunities on his own. At this stage, he covered 32 eventful years of his life when he was just on the threshold of his career after graduation.